Choosing exercises with even resistance curves is one of the most important factors in exercise selection. But what is an even resistance curve and why is it so important? An even resistance curve means that the difficulty of the exercise closely matches your strength throughout the whole range of motion. Most muscles are weakest in their shortened position, at the top of a lateral raise or at the bottom of a cable pullover, for example. The shortened position is when the muscle is fully contracted. On the opposite end of the range of motion is the lengthened position. You will often feel a stretch in the fully lengthened position, like in the bottom of a Romanian deadlift or the top of a rear delt fly. Your muscles are typically stronger in the lengthened position than in the shortened position. The last and typically the strongest position is the middle position. The name is kind of self-explanatory. It's just the position that's in the middle of the shortened and lengthened position, which is around here for the chest and here for the quads. So to recap, the strength curve of most muscles is typically weakest in the shortened position, strong in the lengthened position and strongest in the mid position. But how does this apply to lifting and getting big? The best way to grow muscle is to take that muscle to absolute failure. But if the strength curve is uneven, you might reach failure with the exercise, but the position within the muscle is still far away from failure. Let's take the side delts for example. The side delt is strongest where the arm is parallel to the body and gets progressively weaker as the arm abducts. The most popular exercise for the side delt is the dumbbell lateral raise. If you look at its strength curve, we see that it's exactly opposite of the intrinsic strength curve of the side delts. I lateral raise 12.5 kg or 25 pounds. The bottom position is so easy that I could probably stand there for 10 minutes before feeling any sense of tiredness from the exercise. Plus, there's zero tension on the side delt in this position as the side delt's function is raising the arm out to the side away from the body. As I raise my arm to the side, the exercise becomes increasingly difficult, both because the side delt's ability to produce force decreases as we near the shortened position and because the torque of the exercise is greatest at the top. The torque increases as your arm raises out to the side and the distance from the shoulder joint to the weight increases. It's the same thing as lifting someone heavier than you on a seesaw. Torque increases the further you sit from the middle, making it easier for you to lift the other person. Every exercise has moment arms like this. Most people can't choose exercises for each body part that have the perfect strength curve. If the strength curve is unfavorable, you can use a little bit of a cheat or momentum to even it out. For example, while doing bent over rows or dumbbell lateral raises. Going past failure is also a viable option to milk out more of the lengthened position performing a shortened position exercise. Another thing that you can do is perform both a shortened and lengthened position exercise in the same week or workout to complement each other. That could look like something like starting your leg day with Romanian deadlifts, which takes the hamstrings to complete failure in their lengthened position, and then doing leg curls later in the session, which are most challenging in the shortened position. If mid-position movements aren't available to you, and you have to choose either from a lengthened or shortened position movement, in most cases opting for a lengthened position movements is a smarter move, as the muscle is stronger there, which will produce a more potent stimulus for muscle growth. That said, shortened position movements are more joint friendly. I, for example, don't do any lengthened position movements for my side delts, as I am treading thin ice regarding my shoulder pain and I don't want to make it worse. Shortened position movements will be more joint friendly in most cases and can serve as a useful tool in these situations. It's all about having a balanced program which is perfectly achievable in most gyms. If you have any questions related to this topic or bodybuilding in general, drop them down in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll just see you in the next one.